Ondo holders, as you may know, Ondo has a token unlock coming up in about 3 days, and it may seem very intimidating. Now we're going to be talking about that in this video. If you enjoy this content, do me a favor and hit the like button and subscribe for future videos. And so I want to talk about the unlock. Are you supposed to be selling your tokens? Are you holding on to the tokens? Should we be buying more during this dip, currently around $1.20? As this could be a good opportunity moving forward for what Ondo is trying to accomplish. And so we're going to be taking a look at that, as I think there's some information out there that people are not aware of with the token unlock. And so let's go ahead and take a look at the price of Ondo, currently around $1.19 right now. And we can see this has pulled back from around $2.15 down to $1.19. And so we can see right now we are sitting at that previous support. And so if we do fall back down here and we fall down under $1, I am personally going to be using that as a massive buying opportunity for Ondo, as I think the future is very bright. And so if you're interested in trading Ondo, there is a link underneath the video to Weex exchange where they have futures and spot trading, and there's no KYC required on the platform. And so let's go ahead and take a look at the unlock here. Now, as I mentioned, this is going to be happening in about 3 days and 21 hours. And so right now, the current amount of tokens unlocked is 1.45 billion. It's about 14.5% of the supply. And so we have the Ondo unlock here in about 3 days. However, we have the Ondo Summit coming after that in about 23 days. And this is going to be massive here. This is where Wall Street 2.0 is coming for tokenization of traditional finance. Now, the institutions are coming. We're going to have Goldman Sachs there, BlackRock, Franklin Templeton, DTCC, MasterCard. Right? Some of the biggest names in the traditional space are going to be speaking at this event. And I think that's something worth paying attention to. And so let's go ahead and take a look at the unlock here. Now, yes, it is going to be a massive unlock. However, the amount going to different categories here is what to be paying attention to. And so we have ecosystem growth. Right now it's 12.5% of the unlocked tokens. The other 2% is the community access sale. And then we have protocol development here and private sales. Now, tokens being unlocked in ecosystem growth and protocol development here are very positive, in my opinion. I think that is going to help the token grow, right? It's not like these are all being sold to one individual and they're just going to have a massive sell-off. Now, if people that are getting the ecosystem growth tokens and protocol development tokens are not selling, well, then we're not going to see massive sell pressure, which is going to drop the price of Ondo down. And so if we go ahead and take a look at that here, we can see in 3 days there's going to be tokens unlocked for the ecosystem growth, which is 792 million tokens, worth 15% of the allocation. Right? Protocol development here is going to be 25% with 825 million tokens. So right there we have 1.6 billion tokens being released to the ecosystem and protocol development. And I do not think we're going to see a massive sell-off of those tokens. Then we have private sales here. Right? These are the ones to possibly worry about, the 322 million. Now those could be the sellers of Ondo Finance. However, those people bought very early and see the big picture. They see what Ondo is targeting. They see that they have the Ondo Summit event coming up in just about 3 weeks. Now, if I understand correctly here, we are not going to see all of these tokens released on January 17th. This is going to be a linear unlock monthly. And so all of these tokens right here that are going to be unlocked is going to happen over the next 12 months. And then we're going to see the same thing happen here again starting January 17th, 2026. And so we can see we're going to have more ecosystem growth tokens, protocol development tokens, and then more private sales. And again, that's going to happen over the next 12 months from January 17th, 2026. And then we're going to see that same thing happen here again in 2027. And so this is going to be a gradual release of tokens. We're not going to see a massive release on January 17th. And so I think people are expecting the price of Ondo to drop significantly. However, I think we're going to see a lot more upside potential moving forward. Now, if we take a look at Solana, for example here, Solana had a massive unlock in January 2021. We can see there was a ton of tokens unlocked here. Right, we had 79.92 million tokens, we had 63 million, 56 million, 25 million, and 9 million tokens, all released on January 2021. And so if we go ahead and take a look at the price of Solana here, on January 1st, 2021, we can see that was right around $1.53. right? And then after that, we saw this jump all the way up to about $50. We consolidated it a little bit, and then the price of Solana went all the way up to about $230, right? We had insane movement there with Solana after one of the biggest token locks. If we look at this on the chart perspective, we can see, look how many tokens were released here. And so we saw a significant increase in tokens. However, the price continued to climb here. And so, token unlocks are always not a bad thing. As I mentioned, this could go towards the ecosystem growth and development of Ondo tokenization. And so that's definitely something to keep in mind. Now, as I mentioned, we have the Ondo Summit coming up here on February 6th in New York. And we have massive speakers attending here. We have BNY, right? We have Fidelity Investments. We have BlackRock. We have Nadine Shakar from DTCC. We have Franklin Templeton, MasterCard, Ondo Finance. If we take a look at other speakers here, we have Wisdom Tree, we have Wellington Management, and David Schwartz from Ripple. And so, I mean, if that right there should just show you what Ondo is working on developing. I think this is going to be massive with their tokenization of different assets and securities. And so, we can see they're introducing Ondo Global Markets, a new paradigm for securities tokenization. Now, what exactly does that mean? Right? Ondo versus traditional brokerages. Compatibility with smart contracts, and thus on-chain lending, trading, derivatives, etc. protocols. They're also going to have distribution and settlement on same rails as crypto assets, appealing to crypto native businesses like exchanges and users, 24/7 settlement when needed. And so let's go ahead and take a look at Ondo GM versus existing tokenized securities. Access to public securities in traditional liquidity venues, no requirement to cost to create new on-chain liquidity, custody, etc. for tokenized securities, and scale to thousands of liquid public securities. And so Ondo is building on tokenization. This is exactly what Larry Fink was talking about. Larry Fink mentioned a year ago when the Bitcoin ETF launched that the next step is going to be tokenization. And so this is why I'm so bullish on Ondo moving forward. Now, I think that the Ondo unlock may have an impact on the price because people do not fully understand the unlock. However, after the unlock is over, leading into the Ondo Summit, I think we will see the price of Ondo go well above $2 where we were before. Now, if you enjoyed this video, do me a favor and hit the like button and subscribe for future videos. Also, make sure to check out that link underneath the video to Weex Exchange if you're interested in trading. Thanks so much for watching and hope to see you in the next video.